And welcome back to EWR. It's been about 6 years for me and Snaze, but literally 2 days for the viewer. So we may
it's
not.
been 3 weeks, I think.
So I don't remember anything that we were actually doing.
I have a notepad somewhere on my computer that says what we were doing.
Oh yeah, Dalton Castle was meant to be in our main event feud, but he went to rehab.
He started doing the cocaine.
Let's see, we've got Alex Shelley, Baron Corbin.
Oh, we need to get rid of the boys because I think they left Ring of Honor.
Show and Yo.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of both set of boys actually.
Right, so
Old Roppongi 3K.
now that we're back and it's the 1st of December, we have until the end of the month for our next pay-per-view. Is there anybody you would like to hire?
Well, I think we should hire a guy called John Silver from Beyond Wrestling.
How do you spell John?
Oh wait, I think it's just J. Yeah. There we go.
He's pretty alright. He's very charismatic.
Yeah, boy, he's like a little 4 foot tall Batista. I think he's a face.
Okay. He agrees to our contract. Anybody else?
Go to Beyond roster real quick.
Not
It's just BW.
Yeah. Wow, they've got like 6 people. Okay, so I know who Davey Richards. Wow, he's cheap.
Yeah, actually he's a freelancer now, so we can technically bring him in even though he's in TNA.
I mean, a main event heel for 24,000 an appearance. That is fucking
hell yeah,
amazing.
dude. Let's do that.
Let's see, how much is it? Oh, I need to research again. How much is Eddie by comparison?
Eddie's with TNA, so
He's the exact same, but he is with.
oh, that's weird.
The Global Force TNA, whatever the fuck they're called.
Speaking of TNA, did you watch this week's TNA?
I've not watched TNA in about 3 weeks now.
I would actually recommend watching this one because it's got the Eddie Edwards Marufuji from Noah match, which horribly dates this recording.
Hey, look, we've got the new LAX.
Oh, freaking! I don't really like EFYBO, to be honest.
Just me opening a can of Pepsi.
Oh boy, I don't think we really need any new people from Beyond. Dude. Like, really? Who's in OVW? Oh my god.
First thing I need to do is confirm with New Japan. Right, so we've got everybody for this month, but we'll lose them the first week of January. So.
Okay, so we got everybody for Final Battle. That's fine.
Right. Let's see. Other workers. Ohio.
Oh my god, dude.
Steve Austin.
No, he's a little carny dude, like a little. He's kind of like Crazy Steve, but not very good.
I don't see Nick Dinsmore anywhere on here.
Because he's a trainer, he's not a wrestler. I don't really.
They have, what's his name? Elijah Burke.
Yeah, but TNA do too, so.
No, they don't.
They don't.
He's only with he's been out of TNA for ages.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, no one on this roster is freaking even that good.
What about who do the Juggalos have left?
They gotta keep Bull James.
Right, shit. I don't know who that is. I like Necro Butcher.
I like Necro Butcher just for the way he talks.
Shaggy and Violent J. They have Zach Gowen and Weed Man. I'm surprised they've actually got that many people. What about PWG?
It's just the people we got and then people involved.
1 second. Also,
Ray was in PWG.
Let's see. Just quickly.
Actually, he was in AAW.
PWG. What was it? Shared Workers. Jay Briscoe, Chuck Taylor, the Bucks, and Skrull both all work for PWG. How about TNA? Nobody.
Good.
Witch Underground? Nobody. So we don't really have anybody working with our competitors.
What about World Wrestling Network? You know, one of our main rivals.
Trent,
Oh, Brad and Kevin
Trent.
Conley, that's fine.
What about them? They're technically our competition because we'll share a time slot with them. Nobody. Their biggest draw is Billy Gunn and Jim Duggan.
Molina's a bigger draw than Perkins. I guess CCW is a competitor in real life.
CCW, sponsored by Playboy.
Of course.
House
They
of
couldn't
Hard-
get that to give a sponsor.
House of Hardcore is Rob Van Dam, Kenny Omega, Tetsuya Naito, and Nick Jackson. I'd actually watch House of Hardcore if that was who was in it.
Tetsuya Naito's coming to America for Michael Elgin's Glory Pro show sometime next year.
Right. Let's just skip the day, see if anybody else gets fired, because I think we are over that.
Okay.
Lucha Underground's hired Todd Spaghetti.
Todd Pettengill? Like, the dude from, like, 1994 Raw?
I don't know. And Bad Bones has an open agreement with Beyond Wrestling.
Okay, let's go on our roster real quick before we go any further. I think we need to get rid of some of these people we're not using.
Alright.
Okay, so let's see here. We're gonna keep Shelley, Corbin, Beretta. Let's get rid of the Tate twins. We never used them.
If Brandon Tate goes, so do I. Well,
Fine.
goodbye, my friend.
Let's get rid of
I think we're using him as like a jobber.
he's a jobber, yeah. We've never used Cheeseburger,
Use
but I kind of want to
Cheeseburger.
keep him around.
We need to keep Cheeseburger. We've got Chris
Let's see here.
Sabin.
Daniels.
We've got Christian as our announcer because he was surprisingly cheap for our insanely charismatic announcer.
Okay, I see the next person we need to get rid of. Freaking Flip Kendrick. I watched an episode of Ring of Honor TV with Flip Kendrick on it.
Flip
He
Gordon?
sucks. I hate him.
It's a-
Get rid of him.
It's a Flip Gordon.
Yes.
We're not paying him that much anyway. Let's see.
Jalen.
Briscoe's, Jay White, Jigsaw, Johnson.
We have Carl Anderson?
Yeah, him and Doc were fired, so we picked up Carl.
Oh yeah, okay.
Do you not remember we also put David Starr into the Bullet Club?
Oh yeah.
The
Hell yeah.
Bucks, Oni Lorcan, Raymond Rowe, Rick Titus, Shane Taylor, Silas Young, who
Silas.
we're slowly getting over.
Doesn't he have like a I don't want to work gimmick?
We're putting him on strike for his entire career, just to get him over.
I may or may not be searching through my computer to try and find where that notepad file is with what we're supposed to make as we speak.
We'll just skip forward another day. Anything happened on Sunday? AAA doing better than us. Sam Lyles, Guerrero's Del Ring is doing horrible.
Oh, not Guerrero's Del Ring.
ECCW Pro Wrestling was attended by 50 people. And OVW TV was attended by 170 people and got TNA ratings.
Woo!
Monday. Oh, we've got quite a lot. CML have fallen to cult level, so CML is now on our level.
Oh darn, son. That's freaking hardcore, boy.
But their TV gets a better thingy than us, but we don't share a time slot with them.
That's good.
WWC got a shit for Super Estrellas. Jay Briscoe's decided to work for CMLL rather than House of Hardcore. Togi Makabe is working with CMLL. Ishii's working with CMLL.
Matt Morgan?
Morgan.
Yes.
Devon.
Devon Dudley.
Michael Elgin.
Okay, that makes sense.
Shibata.
Oh.
I want Shibata. Tanahashi.
Okay, that makes sense.
Shibata's also working House of Hardcore. They fired this guy.
Some dude, some
and this
dude.
guy, and Tony Chimmel.
They had Tony Jibble?
How much is Tony Chimmel? I'm not even sure what his role is. He is production and he is cheap. And I want Tony Chimmel. Damn it.
Hell,
We're
hell
not
yeah,
big,
boy.
We're not big enough for Tony Chimmel. Let's see, anything else happen? Raw just gets unbelievable ratings that they have never gotten in their entire life.
I mean, maybe they're like the peak of Attitude Era.
SmackDown does better than Raw. And here we are on TV. Anything you want to do before TV?
Well, actually, we need to look at our past TV so we can find out the guys that are in the tournament. Because I can't find the notepad file anywhere. I may have ditched it.
Alright, so our highest rating of all time is a 2.25, our lowest is 2.09, but our last rating was in the middle.
That's not bad, actually. That's much better than Ring of Honor now, or ever.
I don't know how about Kevin Kelly wasn't selected as our play-by-play guy.
Oh,
So
that might help. I think we need to look at the television. I think that's what we're supposed to do. I think is this what I said? How do we look at...
I'm pretty sure there's a way to check event history.
Yes, I think that's it.
Let's see. Let's just go. Right, last ROH wrestling, Briscoe beat Hangman Page in the main event. Daniels beat Sabin. Bullet Club beat the Kingdom. Silas Young beat Briscoe, the other one.
Okay, so it's Silas and Jay, and then Corbin and...
Carl Anderson, I think?
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Do you have it all set up then? Or memorized?
Well, first off, the main event we might as well book now is going to be Jay Briscoe versus Baron Corbin.
Singles match.
Uh-huh.
Jay Briscoe and Baron Corbin.
Uh-huh. Non-title. And we're going to have Baron win, actually.
Interesting. Will it be clean, interference, DQ, shooting?
Just... Let's do it by count out.
Baron Corbin wins by count out?
Yes.
Anything in the aftermath, like will they continue fighting?
Yeah, let's have them continue fighting.
Right. Purpose is to put on a good match.
Wouldn't we build up to a future match, actually?
Build up to a future match.
Yes. Okay.
Let's quickly check. Who are our champions? Right, so we don't have a world or pure champion. The Bucks are our tag champions, and Jay Briscoe is the TV champ.
Okay, so in our opener, we're gonna do a tag team match.
Tag team match, player.
As a preview to the I guess it'd be a small tournament. It'd be 2 rounds. You know, the opening rounds and then the finals. It'll be the team of Oney Lorcan, or I guess Biff Busick. I don't know what he is on this game.
Oney Lorcan.
And David Starr.
Not Davey Richards.
Versus Jonathan Gresham.
Jonathan Gresham.
And Jigsaw.
Jigsaw.
Yeah, boy.
No title on the line. And who's going over?
Oney Lorcan over Jigsaw.
For Jigsaw. Select finish. Probably
Clean. Because it's pure wrestling, boy.
Aftermath. Just celebrate or...
Let's just do them celebrating. It's fine.
Good match or future match?
Good match.
Okay, we have... I can't count, so 6 things left. At least 1 more match at the minimum, and 7 segments overall.
Okay. Somewhere in the middle of the show.
We'll do it number 4. Oh. Yeah, number 4.
We're gonna have a 6-man tag team match. Because why not?
2v3. And
yes.
who's in it?
It's gonna be Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, and Jay White.
Jay White versus...
I'm just gonna do a random team.
Cheeseburger.
Let's do Rhett Titus, Will Ferrara, and Caprice Coleman. I wonder which team's gonna win.
Metallica will win.
Alex Shelley beats Caprice.
Clean.
Just clean, yeah. Okay, and we need one more match.
I think before the main event we need to do Silas on strike again.
That's right. He's got to do that gimmick.
Angle. I think it's an other angle. Let me check. Worker on strike.
I think we should really hype up Davey Richards.
Have either have a video package or something.
Yeah, have a video package, and we're gonna debut him at Final Battle because that's the next pay-per-view, right?
Yes. So when's
Let's
the
do that.
When's the video?
It's gonna be right after the first match.
All right. Angle, not match. Angle, video angle. Hype match for debuting a worker.
Since he is gonna come in as.
Oh yeah, we technically have to debut Christian.
Yeah, technically.
Because he's also a non-wrestler, so we can use him for things like that. Even though he's the cover guy.
Dude, you know, one day we're gonna have Christian have a match, right?
We can't get him out of retirement, that's the way this game works. Unless they trigger it themselves.
Okay, and the last match is gonna be debuting John Silver.
Where's that?
No, it's gonna be spot number 6, I assume. Would be a good spot. It's just gonna be a regular old match. And it's gonna be John Silver versus I kinda wanna do Caleb Conley. But I kind of don't want to do that because I don't want Conley losing any more matches. So, you know what? Just do Mark Briscoe. Good old face versus face.
I don't think he'll want to lose to.
I don't care. He's losing to John Silver. We're getting him over big.
It seems he's all right with it.
They gotta shake hands at the end though, because they're both faces.
Purpose debut Long John Silver.
Yeah, boy.
So
Long John.
We have 2 spaces left, one before and one after the 6-man tag.
Well, don't you book the angles?
That's what I'm trying to think of.
You might need a hype up Silas and Anderson for next week.
And before the 6-man tag, I will. No, that's after. I'm going to do a quick match just to help get Jimmy Havoc over because we need to. Cheeseburger.
Yes.
Jimmy Havoc. Oh, wait, can I set this to like a death match?
No.
Oh, I consider this a hardcore match.
Alright. We can always give Jimmy Havoc like the old scum gimmick. He just hates Ring of Honor.
Cleanly, Aftermath. Where's Beatdown?
It's right at the top.
Jimmy Havoc does a beatdown. And put Jimmy Havoc over. Sorry, Cheeseburger, I'm sorry.
I like how we booked, or you booked a hardcore match on TV. Killing the towns, brother. Killing the towns. Says the guy who booked a random ass jobber 6-man tag.
1v. No, I got that mixed up there. Video angle. Hit video for 1v1 match. And who was it again?
Carl Anderson and Silas Young.
Silas Young. Alright,
yeah,
so
boy.
I would probably have watched this episode of Ring of Honor.
I mean, I'm assuming the matches will be clipped because there's quite a few matches on there.
And then we do have a squash match.
That's true.
Oh, your random ass tag match, the crowd were half into it, but the match quality was 80%.
Yeah, boy.
2-star match.
He's some good workers.
Only 69 for Davey Richards. Really.
Aw. He's gonna be Ring of Honor champion. I don't give a damn.
Cheeseburger Jimmy Havoc had a 61% match quality and 44% crowd reaction.
I would have clipped that match. Just had the Death Valley Driver and the Acid Rainmaker, and that's it.
So it ended with an ugly-looking powerbomb and then a Acid Rainmaker.
Yes, just like a real Jimmy Havoc match.
Seek and Destroy got 74% quality and 53% crowd reaction. The crowd never seem to like the matches, even though the matches are really good. Height match between Silas and Anderson only got 58. Damn it. Mark Briscoe lost 1 point of overness and John Silver gained 3.
Well, that's okay. That's an honorable sacrifice for old Marky boy.
Silas Young gained 2 points of overness.
Yes.
And Baron Corbin gained 1 point of overness and probably the best match we've done in a very long time. 3 stars. 71% crowd reaction and 85% match quality.
I just realized something.
What?
I think there were 8 men left in the tournament and not just 4. Because I just realized Daniels and Lethal were also in the tournament.
Oh. Shit. Oh well, we can rectify that. We can rectify that next week.
We're Adam Pearce, Ring of Honor. Nothing makes sense.
So we got 65% out of 100. Our worst segment was squash match, and our best was Corbin and Briscoe.